You're watching PTV.
When you're out shopping for the best this busy holiday season, don't forget McDonald's Chicken McNuggets. McNuggets come from only the best cuts of chicken. Plump, tender breast. Or juicy thigh. At McDonald's, we know when you use the best cuts of chicken, you get the best nuggets. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
PTV Live Holiday Edition is brought to you by our patrons. Kristin Kohs at the Sanctuary in Pleasant Hill. On the Porch with Todd and Ken. Matt and Tyler. Bay Area Doors. Chili Willy's Smokehouse Barbecue. And the Orlando Guy.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live Holiday Edition. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And I'd like to thank everyone that's here in the chat already. Great to see everyone here on a wonderful Monday night. It's starting to cool off around here, but it's still hot.
Yeah, it's just
We have been in the 90s. It seems like forever.
so.
Well, you know what? You should be grateful that you're in the 90s because there are people that are in the 90s that also have a matching humidity level, which makes it feel even hotter.
Yes.
Yeah,
You have like a humidity range of what, 8%?
it's
But
dry.
Southern Cal has been in the hundreds too. They've
Yeah.
had
Yeah, they're burning. They have.
What was
I
it?
mean, on
Past
Friday.
Peter Burbank was 114.
Yeah, I think on Friday it was 114 in Burbank.
Holy crap, that's hot.
and then
It's
there's
Very
a
hot.
in the
And they're
hill.
burning for crisp down there. It's like all kinds of crazy.
Yeah.
But
I was
it's
walking
weather.
my car after work this afternoon thinking, wow, it's beautiful today. It's only about 75 where I was.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We don't
Well, hopefully here in Contra Costa, it'll be a little bit cooler soon like that. So anyway,
So what are we doing today? What do you guys want to do today?
Talk about a movie.
I really don't. I'm never gonna get those 2 hours back of my life.
yeah, we'll talk about that though.
I haven't watched it, so
Oh, well,
Ugh.
Benji's in the San Diego area. Says it's been a little scorchy.
Yeah, it's just teensy.
And a $2 super chat from Margie. Thank you so much, Margie. She just says, "Love you guys."
Namaste.
Well, you can see it is the holidays around here. It is now pumpkin spice season. We're going to get
Yeah.
into that in just a bit. Before that, let's check out where Chatty is this week.
yeah.
Chatty is hanging out on one of the Mickey Mouse trees in the Grand Mickey Suite. You can see he's there next to the lighted ornament, which has sounded better in its past days, but it's still fun.
Yeah, the little sound thing is just kind of sick.
Oh, and it's all over the map. It changes keys midstream all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's fun.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it is fun. It's very amusing. Speaking of amusing, let's see, where did he go? There he is. There's Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim does his show weekly on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Jim will not be live this week due to a prior commitment, unfortunately.
I think the teacher conference.
It's a teacher's open house
kind of like the
thing at school.
attorney-client privilege kind of thing. They have conferences.
But he,
Ugh.
yes, indeed.
School. Blech.
Yes, the Grand Mickey Suite is now decorated for the holidays.
Oh yeah.
It is wonderful to have the trees.
One of the
there.
trees got bigger.
Yes.
Everything got bigger this year.
Yes, you're going to see those in coming weeks and at how everything is. But Chatty is enjoying his time in the Mickey Suite. Next week, who knows where he'll be, because there will be more trees ready. As a matter of fact, this weekend, I believe we will be hosting our first sponsored Zoom call. So
This weekend.
this weekend,
Really?
So
We
you know
gotta,
we're gonna be busy.
Busy.
We're going to be busy this weekend, so why don't we go ahead and get started with our little cocktail segment before we do our movie review. This week is a little different. We're starting with pumpkin spice season. We saw
Everything
this,
is about pumpkin spice.
we saw this at Trader Joe's and could not resist.
Oh, the design's beautiful.
It is a beautiful bottle. Pumpkin Spice Chardonnay.
Yeah,
and we
I
thought,
well,
let's give it a try. And the
Yeah.
thing is that I've never really had mulled wine in the past.
He thinks it's mulled wine. If you look at the ingredients, it's just natural flavorings. I don't know, or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try.
Would you like to smell the bottle cap?
What was that? The Muppet movie with Steve Martin?
Muppet movie, Steve Martin, yep.
Okay, so that's enough.
All right. Ben, Sherry, let's see what they have to say about this as well. But it is Pumpkin Spice Chardonnay.
Colors
It smells like a pumpkin spice latte when you open up the bottle.
You know, I was a little hesitant at it, but the thing is, I do like pumpkin spice. I know there are a lot of people that don't.
And this is a Chardonnay, because it could be really buttery. So here we go.
Oh, look, Jay says that she
color.
doesn't drink, but we'll try this one. We'll taste it.
It's definitely sweet.
It's almost
I
a
like-
dessert wine.
I have to
I
try it.
like it a lot.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I
Ben?
do.
Ben, what are your thoughts?
It's different. It's not what I was expecting.
I think it'd be nicer if it was chilled a bit more.
How could it be chilled more? It was in for 2 days.
I know, but it still feels warm to me.
Put ice in it.
Put an ice cube in.
And drink it
Sherry.
out of a solo cup. Then you'd be really trapped.
Or we just freeze it and make popsicles.
Oh, I like that a lot.
It's
Yeah.
about 7% alcohol by
Sure.
volume.
You know, Sherry, you could always make it in a granita.
Actually, this is not bad.
It's
No,
not bad.
It's definitely fruity.
And it's fruity, it's sweeter, and you do get the hint
It's
of the
very subtle.
it's
Not
subtle-
spicy at all, and it's
But it's
actually-
a very dry sweet.
yeah. But the wine is not.
That would be the way I would describe it. Is it's dry sweet.
I would get a couple more bottles to have for this
I
season.
would try to.
I
would
think
get
I
another
actually
bottle.
like this.
So
I don't even know how much this is. We just buy this crap and we're like, "Ugh."
for those of you that have a Trader Joe's nearby, we do regularly do.
I think it was about $6.
It's actually
It's $6.99 a bottle. But we usually do our
it's very party wine because it's sweet, but it actually is.
we do our regular segment of.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
But this is one of those
One
things
of those
I've
things.
never seen at Trader Joe's, so we had to give it a try. It's probably been there in the past.
In fact, the checker that checked us out the other night when we bought it had not. She said, "I hadn't seen this," and she said, "Do you mind if I read the back of the bottle?" So we said, "No, go right ahead."
Oh, cool.
She said, "I'm going to have to try this." She said, "I'm not really a drinker, but I'm going to have to try this."
Yeah, one of the crew managers at the store that we went to, I knew from somewhere else, and I said, "Yeah, I'm here to pick up a bottle of pumpkin spice Chardonnay." He says, "What the heck is that?" I went, "Oh, you carry it on an end cap over there."
It's actually
I like it.
it is actually pretty. It's actually really good.
Well,
It's surprisingly it's fruity.
You know, I can see it tasting really good with turkey and potatoes.
But it looks like pumpkin spice pea.
Oh, it definitely looks like a pumpkin peat on this. You know,
Yeah.
the bottle.
but
It's
it's
very dark.
but it is.
It has that apple. It has an apple taste to it.
Mhm.
Can you give me
That's what I'm missing.
there,
It
I
does
don't
have a
think it
hint
has
of
an
apple.
apple taste to this.
Does it have apple in it?
I can't
don't
see
think
anymore.
so.
Does it have apple in there?
let's
This
see.
font is super narrow and
It's
super.
a Chardonnay grape juice from concentrate and natural flavors.
It says harmony of nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove
But does it
with
say
bits
apple
of
in there?
buttery pie crust and a kiss of sweet cream.
Like
Okay.
a
That's
fresh,
what I was.
like a freshly baked pumpkin pie, this delicious blend is the perfect way to celebrate the warmth and coziness of the season.
I want to get an Costco apple. I want to get a Costco pumpkin pie and try it with that.
I don't taste the pie crust,
No.
but I do get the cloves and all of the spices.
It's creamy. It does have that creamy.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Mhm.
I like it.
I agree with Ken. It's pumpkin pie.
Oh, it's pumpkin pie.
It's good pumpkin pie.
Yeah, so Pumpkin Spice Chardonnay, Trader Joe's. I'm glad we have something to drink as we discuss the Hallmark Channel movie review. So why don't we get to it? Okay.
Why didn't he do the Christmas stuff? I thought we're.
Yeah, well, I did because we're not talking about Christmas movies yet on Hallmark Channel, so I thought this was a little more appropriate.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. I saw that and I went, yeah, it's a fall movie.
Hey, everyone,
We should go to
let's
Costco.
get this hashtag trending on Twitter. Hashtag pumpkin pea.
Costco's selling their pumpkin pie. I wonder what this will be like with a giant Costco pumpkin pie.
Okay.
I can't eat the whole.
Good.
His and Hers premiered on Saturday night on Hallmark Channel. Lawyers Mark and Dana are the perfect married couple until they find themselves on opposite sides of a highly public divorce case involving a warring reality show couple. Starring Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott. This was an absolute... Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Ben, what did you think of the film?
Well, I kind of predicted the way it was going to go within the first 5 minutes of the movie, considering that the co-stars of the film were supposed reality star sweethearts that had known each other for 20 years and had grown up in front of cameras. The way they were expecting photographers in front of a club that they went to take pictures of them, and they didn't, made me think, okay, these are reality stars and they're looking to try and drum up interest in their lifestyle again. So they're doing whatever they can to get back to where they were on top. That's the way I saw it.
Okay, that first scene, though, when they were there in the restaurant and then one poured a glass of whatever on top of she poured a glass on top of him, stormed out of the restaurant, and suddenly the paparazzi were interested.
It was all set.
It was divorce lawyers who were handling the divorce of these two reality stars, and it was a bunch of crap. The film was terrible. I don't even want to talk about it. I gave the film half a crown based on the roles of the restaurant staff, because they did a lot more than the average supporting roles. And they were delightful to watch, the way they engaged with the actors that came in and out of the restaurant. But other than that, the film was just a piece of garbage.
I was wondering how you guys were going to like it, because one of the Facebook groups that I follow, which is Hallmark Movies, there were several people that they turned it off. They couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah. Well, see, here's my take on it. From the moment that first seed was happening and they started getting contentious, they showed their privilege, their narcissism, their toxic qualities, and it never stopped.
No.
They were that way through the entire film, even to the very end. They never changed. Nothing quality in their relationship whatsoever.
Before anyone goes on, I just got to say, happy anniversary, Paul. Paul is in the chat right now. I know he was going to be joining us, but thank you for stopping by.
I thought it was birthday.
30th anniversary.
30th anniversary.
Oh, that's cool. That's amazing.
That is. Yeah, I told
So,
him.
like, last week, I was very uncomfortable and hated the toxic work environment and the abuse. This one fell into it, being very uncomfortable toxic in a different way of the privileged narcissism and just that kind of reality of that people think they're better and they need attention. And we're seeing that in the real world. And it was making me super uncomfortable and making me feel very nauseous.
Yeah.
So Hallmark did 2 movies that were super bad in that aspect of that you did not like them. You didn't like anything about it, and it kept on going. The ending slightly was interesting, but there was everything wrong about it. And just to know, and everything was that what they were doing is illegal. Those 2 could go off and turn in everybody for the money laundering and their firms that they work with. The bar.
That was one of my problems, was the fact that the firms that Lacey and Brennan worked for, I'm not even going to talk about their characters' names. They worked for opposing counsel in this deliberation of a divorce. I believe that one of them would excuse themselves for conflict of interest.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the head of both of the different law firms, one was pushing Brennan's character to say, well, you know what? You're going to be making partner. If you get successful with this one, you will be partner. And then Lacey, it was her uncle that was pushing, saying, you're the best person for this job. I know you can get it. And the thing is, in the end, when you found out that it was all a ruse and it was just to get attention to sell another reality show.
And the law firms just wanted all their gobs of money because they said, hey, they paid. So we didn't care whether they were doing stuff illegally. That's what just did it for me. It was so bad. I need Hallmark to stop these very uncomfortable, cringy movies.
Yeah. So, yeah, this one fell in the same cringiness of the other one.
There was no fall with it just because they were in New York and they showed some autumn fall leaves. It didn't do it. And then those 2 are always sickly in love. They had great chemistry. I like them as a whole.
Well, yeah,
but they kept on saying, "No, I love you more. Here's gifts. I love you more. Oh, here's more gifts." It was stupid.
You did say love. The thing is that there was
no falling in love.
There was no falling in love with this movie at all.
They were constantly falling in love.
I actually agree with Richard. He said his and hers equals heave and hurl. Steer clear of this festering turd of a movie. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
It was not even autumn leaves turds. It was bad.
Paul Eichenlaub, our Hallmark savant, gave it 0 Ben Burritos. Richard gave it 0 Orlandos. Ben, you gave it half a gold crown.
We gave it just
one. I couldn't even give it a crown.
I thought you said we gave it one.
I gave it a courtesy half crown for the restaurant staff because they were great. I enjoyed anytime they were on screen. I enjoyed watching them.
Yeah, they were the only redeeming quality of this film.
Yes.
They were the only interesting characters of the film.
Overall, it was just another terrible Hallmark film and a
horrible
way to wake up on a Sunday morning because I always watch the movies the morning after.
Oh, it gave me night terrors on Saturday night. I mean, all I thought about it and I started getting more pissed. It was just stupid. So it was just not good, Hallmark. Please, I want pumpkin spice word. I want rainbows, unicorns, and lollipops.
So I
want fluffy and escapism.
We cannot recommend this film to you at all. Again, we watch these films in the event that they're awful so that you don't have to.
I think next week might be somewhat redeeming. I'm hoping. Ben gave up a broken up crowd.
D&G says Ben gave a broken up crowd from the trash.
This is surprisingly really good.
D&G is live on their channel every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Anyway, I cannot recommend this film at all.
No. I mean, I'm not into the whole legal thing. We already knew it wasn't Hallmarky at all.
No.
You know,
the way I saw it though, they've got their new channel that's rolling out. I think it's tomorrow. Hallmark Plus.
Hallmark Plus.
And the way I see it, this film was kind of set up to be kind of a pilot for a possible series. That's the way it felt.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what it felt at the end.
Okay, now here's the thing. Hallmark Plus had some great promos during the movie. They were more interesting than the film itself. They start it starts tomorrow, Tuesday, September 10th. It is a rebranding of Hallmark Movies Now.
But
and more. It costs more.
yeah,
It costs $2 more per month.
but they're also adding
Game shows.
They're adding content as opposed to just movies.
Yeah.
It's not just movies, it's going to be shows. And
I'm looking forward to finding Mr. Christmas. I think it's going to be fun.
Oh,
She's already a subscriber of Hallmark movies now, so
Yeah.
she's on board with the new game show starring Jonathan. What's his name?
Jonathan Bennett.
Thank you.
okay, let's get some
So
food in
anyway-
our stomachs. I got alcohol in.
Yeah, so let's go on to our first break. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
The nicest gifts under the tree are the ones you make yourself. Say happy holidays with these strawberry almond bars. You blend buttery tasting parquet margarine and brown sugar to make a base. Spread with Kraft strawberry preserves and bake. Drizzle with melted almond bark. Cool and slice. Wrap with a bow and they're ready to go. Make this Yuletide apple dip for a hostess gift. Bring out the flavor of chopped apples and onions with delicious Kraft real mayonnaise. Add sour cream and chill. Then slice Lender's Bagels halves, arrange, and wrap for a gift that's always in good taste. You can treat someone to the fine art of snacking with Cheddar Crisps. Cracker Barrel brand sharp cheddar cheese makes them special. Shred and prepare a cheese dough. Add crushed potato chips. Form like this and bake. For season's eatings that say season's greetings. Create this festive sandwich tray for giving and start with Velveeta processed cheese spread slices. There's no single cheese like it. Arrange with ham and pepper rings and add a special holiday spread of chopped vegetables and parquet margarine. A beautiful way to give the season's best. Kraft TV special recipes are in TV Guide magazine.
Celebrate the season with Kraft.
You're watching PTV.
Okay.
None of those were weird. I would make a mom.
I wanted to highlight a couple of them. Was Donna wants the recipe with the potato chips.
Yes,
Amazing.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
I mean, none of that was disgusting.
it was Cracker Barrel cheddar cheese in a dough with crunchy potato chips.
Yeah.
That sounded delicious.
Everything about it was right.
I agree with Rachel. Why aren't commercials like this anymore? So inspiring.
Yeah.
I love that commercial, and I loved everything they made.
Hey, I remember having a bottle of squeezed parquet in our refrigerator, so it was much easier to make grilled cheese sandwiches.
And Mom always used it for her oven fried chicken.
And pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember the pancakes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely easily the spread on pancakes. Just pour it on.
Hey, it's okay to eat processed food in small amounts. It's not a dietary consistent thing. It's just, hey, why not? It's all about indulging, and sometimes you just got to indulge in processed food.
Do not come to this channel without snacks. You're right, Jeannie. Absolutely. Wow. Hello from Vermont.
Some Vermont people.
Yeah.
Wonderful to have it with you, John.
I hope they
You'll
have
it with us, John. Thank you.
fall colors there right now. Starting.
Miracle Whip is not the Miracle Whip I grew up with. I had it and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it
All
isn't.
So what's next?
We're going to talk about Hallmark ornaments. I saw this in the catalog and I had to feature it this week. The North Pole Village. It stands almost 12 inches tall. It is a tabletop decoration. $150.
That's crazy.
Comes out
Even
next month.
I think I would get it.
It looks super cute. I'm sure it's going to look spectacular in person, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, you look at it and you're like, okay, I get it. It's just when you're already buying like 70 ornaments, it's like, really?
Okay. I'm already seeing something for fall. Maple cheddar cheese.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, you're in a different area.
Oh, gosh, that sounds wonderful. Anyway,
good.
This particular thing, we have a lot of tabletop things from Hallmark, but this is not one of them. And I doubt that it will be.
No, it's the 50% off or 75% off, which I know will last. I might consider. No, we won't. It's just it's way too much, as in the type of thing it is.
Yeah,
but I do like trains.
Yeah, the trains.
How big is that?
It's like, it's 11.25 inches tall.
So it's a foot tall.
Almost a foot.
So, Doug, with your train love, you would love the tree stand that one of our friends made years ago for his kids. It stands about 24 inches and the tree goes into it.
Oh, great.
And it's got train tracks that go all the way around it, up and down.
Oh. Well, I can tell you that we do have the train tree in place now in the master bedroom.
That's beautiful.
There are actually 4 Christmas trees in there right now. So you'll see those next week as we do tours. As a matter of fact, I think, Ben, you're going to be showing some of that this week on your show.
Yeah. Yep. This week's episode is a Christmas update. I'm referring to it as Christmas update number 1 because being that this is a lengthy process and I spend a lot of time during the setup, I take advantage of the opportunity and update everybody on the progress.
Yeah, he has ulterior motives to coming over, so. Anyway, I have this one highlighted for the Buy Us Lunch gift cards. We realized this weekend that we ran into a problem of working and finally, when it got time to eat,
it was 7:00.
And we still had not eaten anything.
Yeah.
And so if we had like DoorDash or something like that available right away, we would have just jumped on it and said, have them deliver the food to us. So if you would be so kind to sponsor us, if you would like to sponsor us, we would love to have Buy Us Lunch gift cards. That would be fantastic. Of course, we'd use them for dinner as well, but that's just an idea that's out there. We have the various tiers of sponsorship. We have one month before most of the trees are in place. So if you want to sponsor one of the trees, just let us know. You can contact us by email or through direct message on any of our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're there on all of them. All right, Ben, over the weekend, you did come to our place, but you stopped at the store beforehand to buy some potato chips.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and try one? All right. Ben, what flavor is that in front of you?
These are honey butter.
Honey butter.
Honey butter.
All right.
Yeah.
Honey.
So we have a small stash of them here that Ben gave us. And
doesn't really smell like anything.
Doesn't smell like anything.
No, I don't really smell anything.
Mm.
Another one?
I like
it.
It reminds me a little bit of kettle corn.
Okay. That one had more flavor on it.
They're very subtle.
There's
a sweetness to it.
They're subtle, but they're delicious.
But it's subtle. It's delicious. This is what, a limited edition? Oh, we have people that have tried these. Donna has said that she has them, and then Jeanette has says the honey butter are the best ones.
Yeah, they are good.
I would eat these with onion dip.
Really? To get a sweet and savory thing going? Well, I must say, I do approve. I think they're pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them away.
I have to close
Yeah,
these
I
up.
gotta put these away.
Whole bag.
Yeah.
They're tasty.
Here, you can have a
I
napkin.
know.
You know what they would be good on? They'd be good on fried chicken.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give a nice flavor to the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They were definitely good.
You know, we...
Gimmicky stuff pays off. We're looking to buy the Oreo and Coca-Cola product, which is supposed to come out anytime. There's McDonald's stuff. There's McCormick finishing sugars. There is a lot of crap coming out.
We're searching for food products.
Crazy, Doug.
Huh?
The McCormicks are selling out everywhere. As soon as they put them out, they're gone.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about, social media and everything. They are insane.
Donna, the masala ones, I did see them at the store, and I bought a bag of them because my cousin was with me, and she said, I want to try those. Let's get those too. So she opened it, had one, and she said, these are disgusting. I don't want any more of these. I sent them with her to feed her brother.
Oh.
I could... Masala is good. Okay. It's just I don't know about it on the potato chips.
Well, let's get to one of our people's favorite segments right now. Ben, Sherry, did you get anything this last week?
I did.
All right. What did
I gotta get my gloves on.
Yeah, Doug's getting his gloves on because we have something that we want to show.
Well, like I told you, it's kind of sad when a brand new iron makes me happy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about iron pills.
No.
I didn't know when you found a new iron pill, it was making you happy. I didn't know it was an actual iron. Like you move. Oh, when you texted us, I'm like, you just eat liver or eat more meat. I thought you were talking about iron pills.
No, I got a brand new. I mean, I use my iron a lot.
It's a steam iron, Doug.
No, I thought she meant iron pills.
No. I use my iron a lot, and I love the Rowenta brand. So this time I got, because the one that I've been using, I did not know that there's an anti-calcium rod that you have to clean every 4 months by soaking it in either vinegar or lemon juice. I never knew that. And it wasn't producing as much steam as it did when I first got it. And it's been like, I think I got it during the pandemic.
Oh. And
so I got a brand new one, another Rowenta, but this one makes the one I was using look like a baby because this new one is huge. Really nice.
You could cold cock a puma with it.
It's huge, and it really is nice to use, man.
Peter says he'll send over his Geritol.
Oh, I don't need iron. I'm not iron deficient. I thought Sherry was, and she just found a nice new stuff.
No,
I read. I got some new iron. I'm like, well, why are you telling us about your pills?
I'm going to present our camera. Let's see. We have right there. That's a coworker of mine, one of our villagers. That's Parrish. Parrish, good to have you with us tonight. I've got to show this to you, everyone. Parrish went to Downtown Disney a couple weeks ago and was gracious enough to pick up an ornament for Doug and me, knowing that we love Disney. Now, Doug is going to be holding this up.
It's the Haunted Mansion stretching portraits in a glass thing. It is.
Oh, wow.
That's
a lot better than I expected. We were going to order the set of 4 because, I just love the Haunted Mansion so much. And this is It's actually better than I expected. I mean, I saw the pictures and I'm like, these are cool.
And the thing is that...
I mean, it is really cool.
Of course, Parrish had no idea
See,
what I have and don't have in the forest, and he found something that we don't have.
We don't have. So now I gotta get the... I was going to order the other ones.
The parasol is outside the glass dome?
Yes. So these are never going to be put in the packed. I'm going to put these on display because we have some Hallmark ornament display hangers. And these will be great on the fireplace.
But that's not the only thing that we got.
Okay, so on Labor Day weekend, you know how everybody has sales. And there is a store out there called Box Lunch. I think their subsidy is like Hot Topic. They sell Loungefly licensed merch from Disney Peanuts and every other big license out. And I clicked on something because there was something really cool. That's coming. It just got delivered. But I happened to go down the rabbit hole, and they were doing a 70% off sale. Big mistake.
Yeah.
And we found a T-shirt.
Yeah, so
for, I think $7-8.
Doug found this.
Oh my gosh.
Right up your alley.
That is
I know.
I mean, it was like, why am I doing this?
Doug
I'm like,
he already loves baubles like that.
Yeah, so this is their T-shirt. And I love Snoopy, but this was like I said, $7 or $8.
You'll love the print I just printed out to sublimate for a picture for the fair. It's
Sublimation.
It's Scandinavian ornaments in the blue and the red, but they're baubles like that. It's beautiful.
But yeah, don't go click on Labor Day sales and 70% off.
Harry said it was insane though when he was down there. Downtown Disney was packed.
Yeah,
I could.
Yeah, they're in the midst of building things out. They're starting construction of Porto's. They're opening up their new location of the Earl of Sandwich, and there's a new restaurant. They tore down Tortilla Joe's. They're building up and
a
putting
steakhouse.
A steakhouse.
But Saturday, because Disneyland's kind of very locally kind of thing, the park was practically dead because it was 105. So someone was around showing a video saying, this is noon on Saturday, September something, and there was hardly like anybody out. Granted, it was really hot.
I saw a video, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Dumbo was a 5-minute wait in Fantasyland.
I mean, it was just... If you put up with the heat...
If you want to wait in 105-degree weather, fine. I'll stay home.
Yeah, it's just really oveny hot because it's dry.
Or
they have some humidity.
I would stay home, or I would just spend all day on either Pirates of the Caribbean or It's a Small World. Long attractions inside air conditioning.
For a Saturday, it was really dead. Like, really dead. But that's what you get for hotter than Hades.
But you've got a lot of places that you can go into that are air conditioned. So
that's one thing about Disneyland or Disney in general. They practically all their attractions are dark rides, or they're always inside. Hardly anything is outside.
So the chips are not the only thing we're going to sample tonight because we have something from Trader Joe's.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
They've been releasing a lot of new products lately. As a matter of fact, there are so many new products there. They have, let me see if I can find the picture that I have here. Right there. That is a display table behind the scenes at a Trader Joe's location in New Jersey. One of our villagers, Matt, works there at Trader Joe's. Wow. And he said that they had a lot of the pumpkin items that they have for sale.
Oh, so they could be ambassadors and say, yes, I've tried this.
Exactly.
Wow.
So they set up a whole table for the try apple cider and other things like that. And I'll tell you, I would love that table. I know I would because...
Is it like a spittoon? If you don't like it, just spit it out?
I'm sure that
Go to the next one.
But in this case, this was a product that
we're not trying pumpkin anything right now.
Yeah. No, it's not pumpkin anything this time around, but chili crackers. This is one of the new fall items that they've got available.
Okay, I'll try one. I'll take a hit for the team.
Because we're going to try it too. I think I've got a rubber band around it.
Yeah, you got a rubber around it.
All right.
So a little tray.
Yeah, it comes in a little tray.
I think I want this half one.
Cheese it.
I'm gonna have a little.
Ready?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
There goes my tongue.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's spice. There's spice to this.
It took a while to get there.
Yeah, but I like that.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not hot. I mean,
Yeah,
it's spicy, but not very hot.
Yes,
There's
it
no other
is.
flavor. It's very bland, and then there's like spice to it.
Yeah.
It would be good with cream cheese.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. A little
Plain,
cheese on top with
these are not good, but I think if you
cream cheese with some apricot jam on top.
Yes.
something sweet and tangy,
Or maybe some of our apricot jam with the cream
No,
cheese.
that would add too much heat for it.
No.
I don't
you would-
know. They're interesting, but I'm like, they would need to use for something like a charcuterie or something.
Yeah.
Or again, that would be good crushed up on chicken.
That would be nice with like a slice of salami and a grape.
No, they're a little too bland for me. I mean, they're a little too cardboardy.
Donna's going on Thursday to pick them up.
We're finishing off the bottle.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you killed the bottle?
Yeah.
We're doing it.
During the break, Doug took it and put it in the refrigerator so that we could have some later.
It's actually very good.
But we are going to be sampling that one again. We'll get another bottle at Trader Joe's. Anyway, so that's what's new at Trader Joe's.
I mean,
I would get those again.
Very crisp cracker, no kidding,
But-
with a substantial amount of heat. And bland. Oh, they're super bland.
But I think the point is that they're chili crackers. So
They're like a water cracker. They have no flavor.
So that's what's
Okay.
new at Trader Joe's. We're going to take another quick break here.
Oh, yeah.
Go stick your tongue in the freezer.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben, go get an ice cube for Sherry so that she can maybe cool off her tongue.
Duh.
In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
You're gonna make it after all.
Welcome to the heartbeat of Orlando, where style meets the Sunshine State. Express your love for Orlando with our casual line of clothing, celebrating the iconic 407 area code. Feel the vibe. Wear the pride. 407 Original Brand Apparel. Available at theorlandoguy.com.
You're watching PTV.
Christmas is a time for closeness, and closeness is what Norelco razors are all about. The rotary razors with 36 blades. They come in cord and rechargeable models. They're the razors that cured the gotchas. And the ladybugs, the ladies' razors that really work. And the Ladybug Salon, a ladybug razor plus 11 grooming attachments. Norelco, even our name says Merry Christmas.
I like that they named it the Ladybug Razor.
So I got a text from Megan. Apparently, the little girl loves singing along with the Trader Joe's jingle.
I killed the taste. These are magically delicious. They clumped all together because I guess our house is a little too warm where we kept them. But I had to kill the taste of those crackers.
I have mine upstairs. I tore into them last night.
Yeah, those were definitely recommended.
Those are definitely amazing.
Oh man, I had to kill the taste in the mouth from just the heat. So that was a good break.
Yeah, I need to kill the heat somehow.
Ooh, Mars still has the ladybug.
Wow.
Really?
Definitely a favorite commercial of ours. So
that's Christmas.
I got to show it a couple times
There's
this season.
They don't do Christmassy Christmas commercials anymore. It's very generic. Target uses everyday contemporary music, and it's pink. Christmas is just very boring.
So we have a few things that happened this week. So let's get to it. Okay, so we didn't get into too many details last week about what we did in Reno while we were there. So yeah, there were some Reno eats. We ate at a place called Slim Chickens. Yeah, Ben, that's going to be a place for chicken sandwich wars sometime that we go up there.
It was delicious.
Definitely want to try that. You'll see a little bit of that in the Moment to Groovy at the end too. So, but one thing that we did was we made sugar cookies. And you'll see that in the Moment of Groovy as well.
I love your sugar cookies.
Yeah. Those take their 3 fats. We use shortening, we use whipped cream, and we use butter. So all 3 are
heavy cream. It's heavy cream.
Yeah, heavy whipping cream. But
it's delicious.
It is very good stuff. But yeah, all 3 fats are in that cookie, which makes them all the more better.
Tender.
However, we also baked our carrot cake, and that was a very happy thing. Here we are in the kitchen, sped up. We're getting everything ready to make this thing. You start by getting, all the ingredients out, putting it all together. And I was there at the sink grating carrots. Doug was mixing the dry and the wet. Once you have everything all mixed together, you pour it into a jelly roll pan, which is not a traditional pan for a carrot cake. There it is. It bakes in about 15, 18 minutes. It's very fast.
Well, it's not that thick.
Yeah.
No, it's very light.
You cut it into 4 pieces and you start assembling. Well, first of all, you got to make the frosting. And that frosting, you whipped the heck out of that stuff.
I was whipping it. I mean, I was using the mixer.
Yeah. And he did a great job of whipping it. It was nice and soft and creamy. And you start by cutting it in 4 pieces.
Did you measure it?
Yes, everything is measured. And I am measuring out 2/3 of a cup for every layer of cream in between each frosting, or in between each cake layer.
You probably do about 3/4 of a cup, but it's.
And then the rest of it you
just slather it on the sides.
Yeah. You just slather it on the side.
It's very light. It's very light because when you think of cream cheese and you think of carrot cake, it's really dense, like a fruit cake or like a pound cake or like a quick bread.
And then I just chopped up some pecans and put that on top. There are no nuts in the cake itself, so those that have problems with nuts, you don't have to put them in.
This.
But we put it there on top, and the frosting is evenly distributed. It makes for a nice...
It's not sweet at all.
Yeah, and that's it. 4-layer carrot cake. This truly... And no pineapple.
Right. No pineapple, and I didn't use
no raisins.
I used currants because raisins are vile in food. Why would you do that to very good food?
I like raisins.
I could choke down golden raisins for a carrot cake, but why would you put those little ants in it? So we use currants.
I went to breakfast on Saturday and ordered a bowl of oatmeal. I was brought raisins in a
I would throw them back at them. I mean, why?
And I sent it back because I wasn't going to eat it.
No. So that was fun. We had my brother over. He took a chunk so they could take it to some of the family and the kiddos. And
Ken said for the frosting, whip it, Doug. Whip it good.
Oh yes. Even my mom's like, it's because sometimes when you have carrot cake, the frosting's very thick, almost like fondant.
Yeah.
Oh no, this was
But yeah.
light and creamy and cream cheesy and
Definitely recommend currants instead of raisins.
yeah, currants.
I did a lot of whipping today. I made 3 lemon cheese pies. So those are.
Look, Jim says that carrot cake might be the best thing I've ever seen on PTV Live.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
If you're interested, we will potentially be doing a recipe and posting it. If you're interested, just let us know.
Hasn't just enough spice. No, it doesn't have pineapple, but you start adding all that into it. It doesn't really need it. You can just taste the carrots and you can taste the spice. It's a real fun, very popular.
But we'll make that. If you're interested, we can make a video and show you how to make that carrot cake. There's something else that hasn't been done for a while. Save the pine cones. That's one of those things about Doug.
It was driving me nuts driving over the Sierra and the mountains. That's all I saw. And we were stuck in traffic for, oh my God, like 20 minutes to a half hour because they're doing construction. We were down to 1 lane before we hit the Donner Pass. So there's times we're stopped. And I'm looking out and I'm just seeing pine cones everywhere. The temptation of putting the car into park and running out and taking some of them was very tempting, but I couldn't. But I did. I saved pine cones this time. Not in the mountains, but this is my parents' yard. So they have a third of an acre.
Some pine cones.
They got a property that's like third of an acre in these like weird bushy pine thingies. Conifers, yeah. I feel like I was picking up Easter eggs.
You kind of were.
I was, and they were just perfect sizes. So
I don't know if I didn't know those were pine cones. Looking from afar, I would swear you were picking up doggy piles.
No. And my mom says, in all her years, for 15 years, she said she's never walked back in that corner of the property. But yeah, I was saving the pine cones.
I mean, some of them were really pretty, and there's still some on the trees too.
Wow,
isn't that a great picture?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was back in my parents' yard because there's pines, so I have them right there. Made sure we put them in a bag, and then also another bag so there was no bugs we brought home. Yeah, because we don't need any.
Put them in the oven for a few minutes.
We don't need any little travelers that come with us.
So Christmas tree photos. What does that mean? Look at this. Pine cones and eggs do serve the same purpose, and people like to.
I felt like I was like, you die for eggs and you go out and go Easter egg hunting. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
I felt like the Easter Beagle.
Christmas tree photos. What do I mean by that? Well, we're setting up our Christmas trees, but I would like to know what everyone else's trees look like. So, if you celebrate Christmas and you set up your trees, I would love for you to send us pictures, and I'll feature them here on PTV Live as we go into our commercial breaks. I can show whose tree it is, and when you set it up, just let us know all that information. Send the trees to us. You can send it to us by email, peppertreevilla@gmail.com.
I'll send you some of mine.
Yeah, we thought it'd be fun to have people help share some of their stuff, though. If you get a tree, small, big, I'm curious to what everybody does because, I feel like we're hogging it.
2 different ones. I've got the Starbucks one in the kitchen and my Tinkerbell one upstairs.
Yep.
I like ideas. I like to see what people do. I like to see what other people's ornaments. I like to see how they decorate it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That's why I have like 4 groups that I follow on Facebook or just Christmas. Because I'm fascinated what people do.
Now, Doug was saving the pine cones, but Ben has cozy cones that he wants to show.
Yeah, these are adorable.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, this is insane.
Every Halloween, Disneyland or Disney California Adventure in Cars Land, right around their Cozy Cone Motel, where they serve some of the best soft serve ever. They have these cones that look like they were carved as pumpkins. Jeremy, my nephew, has his shop on Etsy, Lego Log Builds, and he does a lot of 3D printing, and he has printed some of these cones.
There's one.
There's 5 altogether.
And these are the different faces that are on the Cozy Cone on the side, right?
Yes. And you can order them on, I don't know how much they are, but you can order them on his Etsy shop.
Yeah, I don't know that there's pricing yet, or if he has them available yet.
And
They're 8 they're what, 6 or 8 inches tall?
That's what I'm going to find out right now.
But he actually designed these.
Yeah.
And then made a 3D model. So he actually created
these. Really fun.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So if you want, do you guys have a little like candlelight, like a tea light?
No, but I do have some fairy lights.
So Donna just dropped his Instagram as well as the link to his Etsy shop. So thank you, Donna, for dropping that. Appreciate that.
Fairy lights. Let me put the fairy lights inside of it.
So if you're interested in anything like that, you'd be supporting our nephew. That's always, we always appreciate that. And I'm sure he would love to help you out with that too. Oh, wow.
Okay, that's real bright, but that's awesome.
Wow.
So you could put a tea light in there. So if you want, this is what Disney should be creating. And they would sell zillions of these. So
they really would.
And it's just the Halloween decorations.
And they're small enough that you can put them in, you can tuck them in anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I like about them.
Yeah, I love that. I love Cars Land. It's just done so well.
Those have subliminally triggered a craving for soft serve and scrambled eggs and bread cone.
Yes, I call it. I always get a Cozy Cone chocolate dip. Love that. I love that area.
So yeah, we're going to be buying a set ourselves.
Yeah, we got to.
So I want to do that. But Jeremy's very good at what he does. So is Sherry when she's crafting. Why don't we go ahead and get to crafting with Sherry?
Oops.
Okay, it is craft time with Sherry.
Doug, do you stop?
Doug, do you still save pine cones? Yes, indeed.
You just saw a video of me out there. I wanted to get out of a car on an interstate highway to go save them.
Oh, Donna's
but I wasn't allowed.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't let him stop.
We were stopped for a long time. I could have saved one. Then one be saved.
Oh, Doug. Okay.
It was a great looking one, too.
I started working on some of these because Megan wanted some to hang in their church for Christmas time. And I thought, you know what? It'd be a great one to show you.
For those of you that are new watching us, Megan is Sherry's daughter and lives in the Sacramento area.
So this is what I came up. Oh, shoot.
What?
I didn't bring the remote.
You did it. I knew it.
But I'm going to make one for us.
I can go get it. Where is it?
It's packed away.
Okay. Oops.
What you do is, these I thought were Christmas only stars that you could get at Dollar Tree, but I found out that they are regular stock. So what you do is you get 2 of them for $1.25 each. Yeah. And then I am going to take out the string in one of them. I'm just going to cut it out. And then the other one, I'm going to try and take apart. Because if I can reuse this, I'm not going to waste any of my stash.
Don't mess up your new Manny.
I won't.
She just had her nails done yesterday.
Did the child pick out the color?
Kind of. Oh, Doug, look.
Is that Snoopy?
Oh, is that the new software for the Apple Watch?
No, it's one of the apps that I have for the watch faces, but every time you go to an it changes. They have different faces on them.
Oh, cool. But it's Snoopy.
Yeah, every time you turn it on, it has a different face on it. Really cute.
Dollar Trees can be hit and miss. They most likely are almost all a complete disaster zone because it looks like there's crap everywhere.
Now, the reason I found out that these were not Christmas stash was because I went onto their website to see if they had them available.
They look like
and I found that they were sold in a package with butterflies and dragonflies. And I didn't want to pay the price for butterflies and dragonflies, so I started hitting up a couple of the local Dollar Trees here and found what I needed. So what I'm going to do is take a little wooden bead and I'm going to glue it right into the middle of this star.
Yeah, that's what, about a half-inch bead?
It's about a half-inch bead. And I'm just going to put it right in the middle like that. Then I am going to take some fairy lights. Now for the ones for Megan's church, I had to be creative and get different lights that were remote controlled and hide the battery pack. But for this one, I'm going to show you the way I learned how to make them, which is where you take this and you just bring them through the back like this.
I love what Peter says. We don't need more Dollar Trees. They just need to unpack the ones they have.
Oh, I know.
Well, the one near Megan was closed for like 2 weeks because they were remodeling their whole thing because they were going. They're
turning into a plus store.
Yeah, they're turning into a plus store.
As in
Dollar Tree Plus.
Yeah.
$5.
Oh, so okay,
yeah,
kind of like
a Family Dollar, Dollar General,
kind of like Five Below.
Okay. So what I've done is I've taken it all the way up to the first light, and then I'm just going to start wrapping it around that bead.
Oh.
This is a strand of 20.
That glue dried very quickly.
Yeah, hot glue usually does.
That's why I don't like going near it. It's hot and it adheres quickly.
Oh, God.
That would be nothing but a nightmare for me. Of course, I know some people that they could kiss a hot glue gun and glue their mouth shut, and I'd be more than happy.
Oh, wow. Wow, there sounds like there's a lot to unpack there, Ben.
Yeah, those are some fighting words. Do you have some latent anger?
Just past co-workers.
Oh.
Couple of bosses.
And it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it stays hidden in the center of this star.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of room there.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little dab of hot glue.
Oh,
Sherry, look at that, Donna. She says, "Thank you. I got my Halloween cozy cone set."
Yep.
Cool.
Oh,
so he
gosh.
does have them on his site, huh, Donna?
Okay, he must have. Yeah, my mom had asbestos hands. I do not. I'm delicate.
Oh yeah, sometimes when I have the hot water a little too high, because sometimes I get it. I mean, I don't like it screaming hot.
I pull my hands out.
My hands, I can handle heat a little bit more, but I have very sensitive hands.
Mom was we tagged her with asbestos hands. She would touch anything. She'd laugh at us because she'd say, "That's not hot," and I'm going, "Yeah, okay, whatever, old lady." So I'm just wrapping them around, and then, like I said, I'm going to add some hot glue to it because the hot glue will keep them down if you need them held down. Now, if I work fast enough, I won't need to glue them down so that I can take them out, but the hot glue will not harm the wire at all. So if you get it on the wire, you're fine. I mean, even the light, it'll hold it, but it just makes the light opaque.
Now it's just going to glow from the center, or can't you, run it and weave it all around.
You could, but you really don't need to. It's a lot of hard work to try and weave it in and out, and
that's a long wire.
See, Donna's gonna quit watching us because it seems like every Monday she has to go buy something that we bought.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do,
money this week, it's like I'm gonna quit watching you guys. I'm gonna buy everything.
I'm gonna put some hot glue down here, just like that, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna tack this down.
Because they're just diodes. It's not like.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I need to make sure this sets real good so it doesn't pop up.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, Janie was searching for a hidden Mickey in the star.
No.
Crickets. See, cricket machines, if I'm doing this, it's going to be, I would get our cricket machine, get the wood, and cut out. There is snowflakes I have that have all the Disney, the hidden Mickeys and everything. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to be, doing it with Mickey. I love it. Shopping with PTV, yeah. Just type it on a card.
One word of advice is that the wire will heat up, so, just be aware of that. Okay, so it's set in there enough. So then what I'm going to do is put some glue on that bead. And like I said, these can be purchased right now at
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. And then you're just going to...
Don't they look like forks? Or
then you're just going to glue it on to that bead. The second one, you're going to glue onto that bead. And you can paint them if you like, but I like the natural color. Then I'm going to take the string back out, or get the string that I undid.
Is it going to stay put?
Put it through that. Bring it back up.
Oh, my word.
Do one of those knots.
Yeah, one of those knots.
Just,
No.
You do them before.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that I remember how to do them.
And then what I'm going to do is turn it over. And then I'm going to take some Scotch tape and just tape this down as best I can to keep it, as well hidden as I can.
On the back of the star.
On the back of the star where
because you need to have access to when the batteries crap out.
Sherry, Peter's got a question. Is it high temp or low temp glue in that gun?
This one is a high temp.
Okay.
I've got it on high, yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I'm glad it's on the other side of the table.
And then all you have to do is turn it on.
Oh, wow.
And that's what it looks like. And you can hang them up. The person that I learned how to make these from took a bunch of them and hung them up against one of his walls.
Yeah.
For Christmas. It looked really cool. But do you want to turn the light down? And then I'll hold it up.
Yeah.
So
let me present your camera so that you can show what it looks like with the light off.
See, ours would have to be Disney.
Needs to be
true. Well, yeah, I know it.
They would have to be Disney in our house.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's a nice effect, too.
Yeah, it is. I like the fact that it's not totally lit, but it shimmers from the inside out.
And it's quite simple to do.
And then if you present the craft cam, this is what it looks like on the back. All I did was use some simple Scotch tape and taped down the battery pack. Now, what you can do is like I did this one for, hold this one, please. This one for Megan's church, if you can see, I hid the battery pack down in there, and these are remote controlled. And because I had to hide the battery pack in there, you'll see that there are 2 beads in there.
And you can remove the battery pack?
Yes, you can take it. One side is glued in place, but the
Yeah.
other side is double-sided tape. And if you look inside the center, there are 2 beads in there. There's one where the lights are wrapped, and then a smaller one.
Gotcha. It gives
Just
enough room for the battery pack.
yeah, and it fit pretty well against that one main thing, so it can be a little bit hidden. But yeah, and if you want I highly recommend the remote controlled battery lights for something like this. That way you don't have to go around and turn each one on. You just push the remote and off they go. So yeah, you can get these right now. In fact, when I went to one of the Dollar Trees, because they don't all have a huge stash of them. So I went to one and got a few, and then I went to another one, and I was standing in line and happened to look up to the side and up, and they had a ton of them. They had like 14 of them in stock.
Oh, great.
There was a girl in line in front of me, a young girl, who was about 2 feet taller than me. And I asked her, I said, could you do me a favor? And she said, sure, what do you need? And I said, see those stars up there? I want some of them. And she said, how many do you want? And I said, all of them. So she pulled them all off the hook for me because I couldn't reach them. They were so far up. And she gave them to me. And then, bless her heart, she was going to get in line behind me. And I said, no, you were in front of me. So get back in front of me.
Mod Podge and some glitter.
Yeah, you could do that, Richard. You actually could. I mean, you could do anything you wanted, but we were looking for the natural rustic look for what we need for the church.
Just the thought of that glitter, I'm sure, is giving Doug terrors.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be glittered. But I would paint mine, and I totally.
Our ball done.
The whole thing.
Yep.
Yep. This is the last of it.
See, I would have to do the Mickey silhouettes, because our house is.
You can do that, Doug. You just need the knife blade for the cricket.
Yeah, I mean, get the wood is the wood, and you just find the right size,
the right thickness,
and and then cut out the exact straw. The ones I would make those, and they'd be Mickey.
Yeah, because I just cut some of the base. They call it basswood.
Yeah,
basswood.
I cut some. I would only do like a couple.
That's what I cut those Christmas trees out of, and the snowmen that I've been using in some of my little shadow box things.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh well, thank you, Sherry.
It's glow. Christmas needs to be glow.
Simple, approachable craft, and affordable.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, tonight I'd like to thank Margie for the super chat that she presented to us. Thank you so much, Margie. And to all of you that are watching tonight, thank you for taking a little bit of your Monday night and spending some time with us. We always enjoy that. We'll be back next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, here on Pepper Tree Villa for another edition of PTV Live.
Yeah. Feverishly working and decorating. It's looking good.
Stick around for the moment of groovy.
I'm trying to get some Christmas presents finished. So.
Oh, okay. Stick around for the moment of groovy. You'll see a little bit of traveling in Reno and some of the other things that we were up to in the last week. I guess that's it for this week.
I think we're good.
Ben's, your show on Thursday night or Thursday morning?
Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Oh my gosh. 10 a.m. Pacific. 10
a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m.
Very good, Sherry.
It's the wine. He had too much.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't feel a buzz.
And then I will, believe it or not, I will be doing a short video for you guys soon on how I'm converting my lighted ornaments into something that can be used without having to
use adapters sold by Hallmark.
And hunt and peck for those stupid cords for the older ornaments. So I'll be putting together a video on that.
And just one more time, happy anniversary, Paul.
Oh, yes, Paul, happy anniversary.
All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get going. It's time for dinner here. So we're going to go eat. Everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. And now it's time for your moment to groovy, everyone.
Enjoy.
Good night.
Ciao.
PTV Live Holiday Edition has been brought to you by our patrons, Kristin Kohs at the Sanctuary in Pleasant Hill, On the Porch with Todd and Ken, Matt and Tyler, Bay Area Doors, Chili Willy's Smokehouse Barbecue, and The Orlando Guy.